Hi, this is Tammy. I'm back and we're going to now make the February calendar. You can see that I already started by paper filling this back punch with paper from the Love Letter collection, and it is number 11. So I covered that in the last video. I won't do that again. So now we're going to highlight the photo box. And we already filled this with Very Vanilla. And what I've already done is change the matte to black. Now what I want you to do is right click on that and we're going to select round corners. We're going to have all four sides checked, but I'm going to kind of lower that to about 10 and say OK. Okay, and then I already also double clicked on the calendar and changed the months and the days to black instead of gray. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is add a punch. So we're going to go up to here to punches and pick our basics again. I'm going to put a square punch on here. And we're going to make a little banner. So first we're going to set it right here, have it go across, and we are going to color fill that with Riding Hood Red. So we'll hit color fill and Riding Hood Red, okay. And then the next thing we're going to do is pick borders and open that up. Select the, oops, not at the top here, dotted scallop ribbon punch. And we're going to make that a little bit smaller because I want it to be, I want the scallops to be a little bit smaller. So just get it so it fits right across, and then again color fill it, and we're going to make that very vanilla. And I actually want that to be behind this red strip, so I'm going to go up here above the resource palette and I'm going to click on my layers and tell it to send backwards, and then use my arrow keys to just kind of bump it up a little bit. And I forgot, I also wanted to put a drop shadow there, so we're just going to add that in. Okay. Next thing is we're going to do one more layer on this border. So we're going to go back up to basics, hit OK, add a square punch. And you can kind of get the gist of what I'm doing here. Just have this go across. And I'm not going to do this perfect on the video, but we're going to paper fill this. And it is again from the Love Letters, and it's actually this one, it's got a bunch of lines, but it's got this little design on the bottom. So go ahead and hit OK. And you're going to get the lines, and what you need to do is double click, hit the minus several times, and then move the paper up so that, maybe I did it one too many times there. I think that's about what I did on my example, and hit OK. And that's how you get that little border that I put on there. Let's see. Oh, I forgot about this one stamp that I picked. It's called Thoughtful Overlays, and it's right here. We're going to add this. This is really big, so we're going to want to bring it down. And we're going to rotate it 90 degrees, and we're going to change the color to Riding Hood Red. Okay. And then just put that down here and stretch it so that it fits around your calendar letters. And you can use the arrow keys again to get it just right. I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. Okay, the rest of this is a bunch of layers of hearts. Again, if you go to your punches, you're going to find a whole bunch of hearts. They're under hearts right here. So open that up. And I used the Hearts collection number 2. I filled that with Riding Hood Red. And so just again, color fill. Riding Hood Red. So nothing too difficult here. I did that, make it a little smaller, and you can, you know, turn them by putting your cursor here on the edge and then kind of tilting them a little bit. And again, you probably want to add a drop shadow. For the one on the far left, I used Hearts Collection, I think this one. And let's see, this is, I paper filled this one with pattern 2 from Love Letters. Okay, right there. The good thing about punches is you can stretch them, you can make them bigger or smaller, they will not pixelate. Double click on that and you can make the dots a little better. And then you can just put that on. And let's see, I'm going to pause and fill in the rest of these. Let's see, I used a full heart and a tall heart. So let me pause a second so that this video isn't 10 minutes long again. Okay, so I went ahead and added a few more of these hearts. And what I'm going to do now is highlight all of them by holding the Shift key, and I'm going to add a drop shadow to all of them. And you can tell now that some of them aren't in the right order. So if you click off and then click back on, like this one on my example was on top. So again, you can go up to this layers palette here and have it bring that to the front, and that'll make it go in the right order. Now you can see that a lot of these, yeah, no, that's okay. Oh, the one thing I forgot to do was though to put the doily in. So let's go to our embellishments and we'll select the doily. It's under paper